This is Dan Allford with ARC Specialties. We're going to do a series of videos on craftsmanship. The first one on welding.
In this age of offshoring and outsourcing, people are surprised to learn that ARC Specialties still designs and builds machines from the ground up right here in Texas. Our designers draw the prints, then our craftsmen cut, weld, machine, wire, paint, and assemble automated equipment. This allows us to control quality. Since the machines are operating in 23 different countries around the world, we cannot allow poor workmanship to compromise our products. This is the first in a series of videos documenting the craftsmanship that goes into every ARC Specialties machine. In the future, videos will showcase ARC machinists, electricians, painters, and mechanics. In the late 1800s, a series of boiler explosions caused a great deal of public uproar. Industry's response was a system of voluntary codes and specs to ensure quality. One of the first codes was for welding. So what I look for in a weld is equal leg length, no undercut, good fusion at the edges, a uniform weld. What we're trying to avoid are welds with holes, lack of fusion, anything to show poor workmanship, because if the workmanship on the top of the weld is bad, what's underneath it's bound to be worse. If you can't weld, you grind. But the reason I don't like to see ground weld is you've destroyed the evidence. If I can't see the actual weld surface, I can't determine the workmanship. I can just determine whether or not you're a good grinder. To ensure weld quality is a two-step process. First, you qualify the weld procedure by making a weld and then destructively testing it to confirm material properties. Second, you test the welder to confirm that he can maintain the quality standards necessary. Unfortunately, you can't test every weld. This is why weld appearance is so critical. If you have good-looking welds, you can probably be assured that if you have a qualified welder, what's beneath the weld is good. All the welders at ARC Specialties are certified. We insist on it. Benny, Rolando, and Joe all had to pass a multi-position guided bend test before we allow them to make any welds on any production parts. This is Mark in our laboratory developing a variable polarity overlay procedure. We insist that even our welding technicians in the laboratory be certified welders.
ARC Specialties thrives on problems. Send us yours.